佢嘅進攻籃板兩套空檔，擋唔住。
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
It just makes such a difference when the offense is running through him. He just keeps everyone involved.
And he controls the pace for his team. So what does that do? That forces the opponents to play at his speed. He can dictate a lot out there.
They've got Steven Adams, Russell Westbrook out there with DJ. Then there's Grant, and it's George in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
There's the pick. Back to Randolph. There's the dish to Fox. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. Healed, can't hit.
The defense, not so good. When you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Offensive rebound, Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got 8 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right wing. Grant against Randolph. That misses off the backboard.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Here's DJ. From deep, George. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
So many coaches from the college ranks that have come up to the NBA and not been quite as successful as the run that gave him that opportunity. Billy Donovan certainly has found success early on here in Oklahoma City. Great couple years for him to begin his professional coaching career.
George against Bogdanovich. Over George. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here are the Thunder now. They've got an 8-0 run. Several playoff appearances, even when losing a major star like Durant. Donovan certainly has shown he's more than capable at the NBA level.
I think Billy Donovan did a great job of leaning on what the assistant coaching staff for his ball club has to offer him. Tons of experience there, and so he opened his ears and listened to those things and then chose what he wanted to implement within his system. It also doesn't hurt that Russell Westbrook has stuck around, Kevin. There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Pass to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Love the tenacity DJ showing right there. A man all over him, bodying him up, being physical, and he's still able to get it to go.
The Kings trail by 16. Timeout called by the Kings. Brent, you were known for a lot of stuff. Great passing was one of them. Also known as an exceptional shooter. Of all the guys you played with, who is the best at setting you up for a score?
Wow, I think my years playing alongside Gary Payton in Seattle, he drew so much attention, Kevin, with his ability in transition, of course, that patented spin move of his, and then his great ability as a 6'4" guard to post up, especially on that left block, drew a lot of double teams, and that opens up shooters on the weak side. That's where I happen to be.
All the great point guards see the floor so well. They know where everybody is, don't they, Brent?
And the best ones, Kevin, you're right. The best ones are the ones willing to pitch the ball ahead. That's when you really have something special.
Westbrook passes to DJ. And it's Grant in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Grant's got 7 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Fox kicks to Heald. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Dishes to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Randolph against Grant. And the officials call a traveling violation. So, Brent, less than 0.1% of NBA fans bother to vote for the All-Star game. Do you think the league should devise a different way to choose the players for that big mid-season event?
I'd really like, again, this is an area, Kevin, that the league has done a great job of being a bit progressive with the way they've changed the All-Star balloting. 50% of the vote now going to the fans. 25% to the players, and 25% to the media. It's a way to make sure that guys who are having tremendous seasons are recognized both by their peers and their media rather than the fans getting ahead of some marketing scheme. So this has been addressed.
Perfect. Here's Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder. The Kings in second.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace. Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight. The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely. Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wells is checked in. Randolph a screen on Felton. At the elbow, Randolph. Right wing. Carter outside. Cauley Stein with the screen for Carter. Over DJ. Here's Randolph. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Randolph's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside for Felton. Feeds to DJ. Wells wide open. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Fox kicks to Randolph. No good on that one. The Thunder leading by 19. And there's the pass to DJ. Wells in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Wells has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. For Sacramento, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Fox with it. Now Felton defending. Fox dishes to Randolph. Lays it up and banks it in. Randolph's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half. DJ kicks to Grant. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Heald. 11 points in the game. Nice shot by Randolph. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four. And how about leading the nation in three-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
Back to Cauley Stein. The feed to Carter. Kicked by Randolph. Carter drives in. Knocked away. The rebound by Patterson.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Well, you know DJ can elevate a crowd. This time elevating himself. Man, what a finish.
Sacramento's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Kicks to Carter. From beyond the arc. Here's Randolph. Got a hand on it. Now DJ. He's got 39, and they pick up 2.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
And here is Fox. 12 points for him. Carter, the pass to Randolph. Randolph draws the double. Outside, Carter. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket.
That's how DJ makes an impact with his defense. Comes up with the steal, starts to break. That's a quick strike.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox kicks to Randolph. He dishes it to Carter. Grant against Randolph. Shoots over Grant and count it from 19 feet away. 16 points for Zach Randolph. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
Anthony's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Sacramento, Scal Labissière's checked in for Randolph. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Heel. Adams, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Fox. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. You know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up, he can face up, and he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game that's made him so effective.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good, DJ. Hey, Brett, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's two sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
Shumpert with it. Now Felton defending. Shumpert dishes to Fox. Back to Shumpert. Labissière, the screen. 4 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. Now, here's DJ. Non-stop scoring machine here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Vince Carter picks one up.
Applying some pressure there and getting himself to the free throw line. DJ's aggressiveness is paying off with that foul call.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Oklahoma City. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox kicks to Labissière. To the inside, here's Cauley Stein, and the shot is long. Oklahoma City shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Here's DJ, and Brewer kicks to Adams. Felton against Shumpert. Screen by Adams. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. The Thunder haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton.
And you know DJ's hearing that music in his head each and every time he's up there by himself on the free throw line.
Shumpert passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Fox. Labissière, the screen. Shot to stop the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Here's Adams. And that's good off the glass that time. Adams has got 10 points.
เป็นซุปที่เหลือ
Well,
ที่
you
ตาย
have to
สัน
put
นี้เลย
at least one body on
พูดแทน
Adams,
เลย
maybe
กองไปแล้ว
two.
มอง
With his
ชื่อ
size and relentlessness, he'll light you up on the offensive glass.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Mason, he checked in for Sacramento. DJ dishes to Adams. Outside Westbrook. Pass to DJ. Outside for George. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
這個得分比較死嘅，我出波得分都唔係幾新要啦，啲籃板都唔喺我手度。
Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cauley Stein kicks to Mason. Cauley Stein with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Mason. Adams, some nice D.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Pass to DJ.
บอลเทค
With one on the clock, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
Good stuff. Got on the move now.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Brewer comes in for George. DJ is checked in for Langston Galloway. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Giles. Randolph comes in for Jackson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Fox in for Mason. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Skal Labissiere. Zach Randolph is out there with Costa Kufis. And it's Fox. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard spot. Fox kicks to Randolph. The dish to Labissiere. Back to Randolph. That's tipped, and it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings
โอ้โห
retain
เปิดเลยไง
possession. Caboclo, he's checked in for Costa Kufis.
โลโก้เขาอยากกดเอาใช่เอาใช่ใช่
Clock at 6. From past the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Baseline try. Here's Patterson. No good on the triple. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Brent, it's amazing how the three-point shot has evolved and how much it's being used. And some teams now almost entirely perimeter-based. That three-point shot is the first thing out of their mouth. Can you see a team winning a championship that way?
I saw teams win championships. That's the Warriors and the Cavs. If you look at what they did from the three-point line and the type of damage they did, Kevin, that absolutely was a huge reason why they were championship contenders. You could even look at teams that are qualifying for the playoffs as usually 6 or 7 teams that are in each conference. Of those 8, Kevin, are proficient three-point shooting teams.
Fox kept alive, and Labissiere gets it to go.
Love how Labissiere hustles for these rebounds, giving every ounce of energy he has for his team.
Brewer
Thank you.
offline with his 3. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
เอาใช่ด้วย
Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Wong. Caboclo, the pass to Randolph.
ที่เบอร์
And
ต
it's
กไป
DJ with the rebound.
DJ
DJ's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Moreland. Got a piece of it. Here's Caboclo, covered by Wong. from 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time. The Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. With a step back, it's stolen by Labissiere. Fox against Felton. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Brent, many teams have cracked down on cell phone use during practices and during games. Can anything be done on a league level in that regard?
Hold on, Kevin. I'm getting a call.
Okay, good. Yeah. Can you put him on hold for just a second?
Yeah, Mom, I'm talking to Kevin Harlan. Yeah, it's a different age. I don't think the league, Kevin, can do anything with regards to how players use their mobile devices. That's up to the team and how it is a coach makes sure that the demands of what your practice schedule is and your game schedule and your attentiveness to those times that you need to be there, that takes precedent.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Carter comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Mason in for Fox. Mason with it. Now Felton to Thunder. Mason kicks to Labissiere. Carter outside. Picked by Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Off the pick. And it's Carter missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Stolen by Randolph.
Here's
Caboclo. He's covered by Wong. And stolen by Felton. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, some players look around for a call right there. There was some contact on the drive, but DJ is not looking for help from the official. DJ wants to score.
Mason against Felton. Stolen. And oh, here we go. Felton's got it, the fast break chance. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
What?
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Grant's checked in. Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Carter outside. Patterson against Randolph. And we're seeing more athletes use cross-training to improve their strength and conditioning. Back in the day, did you play any sports outside of basketball to improve your results?
Kevin, if I asked you if surfing helped my basketball, would you say yes?
Well, in that regard, I would say yes. It did help balance, right?
Yes.
What about that?
Hey, I should have surfed a lot more than Kevin.
Sacramento making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. DJ with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. DJ dishes to Grant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
2 minutes remaining. And for Sacramento, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Picked by Randolph. Passes it to Shumpert. Mason for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. DJ's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He feeds it to Patterson. Stolen by Randolph. Here's Shumpert. And he converts the layup.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. It's stolen by Labissiere.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DJ.
Well, he really contributed down there on the offensive end. Seemed like he was hitting anything he was putting up.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Free throw good, DJ. Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry and motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now. And they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment.
Shumpert passes to Labissiere. Carter with it. Now defended by Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Wong. And DJ throws it down.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right.
Bola.
Mason with it. Dishes to Labissiere. Inside, here's Shumpert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And every once in a while, Labissiere will find his teammate for the high percentage shot. Love to see the big man dish it out.
And DJ throws it down hard.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing. And
you know, this game could really be a defining one. What they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped. And the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight.
No.
How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
No.
You know, honestly, DA.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up.
I get it. DJ Fire. Yeah, I better get some before it's too hot. You want some, boo-boo? I'm good, man.
Châu hay